Hey y'all, welcome to Feast with Pete, and today we are doing Aji de Gallina. No, it's called Aji de Gallina. It's a Peruvian dish. So there's two ways to do it. You just need chicken breast meat. You can boil the chicken breast. I did that for one recipe, but if you don't want to do that, you can always do rotisserie chicken. That's right, y'all. You can do rotisserie chicken. Maybe use some of the other chicken parts to like make a stock, and then also boil some eggs. So first thing first you want to do is, after you do all that, put some oil in the pan and heat up with some red onions. Okay, this is about like one big red onion. That's why it looks like 2 cups, but it's one big red onion. Now you want to cook this as long as possible. Okay, if you want to cook this for like 30 minutes till it gets like golden brown, go ahead. So I cooked mine about 20 minutes, and then you want to take some French bread or regular white bread will do here also. You know, want to get like 5 to 7 slices of like regular sliced white bread, or you can do thick slices of French bread and just take only the white parts. Okay, the non-white parts of the corners of the bread, you can do something else like bread pudding or breadcrumbs or something like that, but this is what you need for this recipe. You need that white bread, the white part, and then you're going to make them smaller, you know, so when you put in the evaporated milk, you know, it will be able to mix it in beautifully. So we're using evaporated milk here, just 1 can, but if you feel it's too thick and you need some more milk, you know, add some more milk. And what you want to do is you want to hand blend this whole mixture down. Okay, hand blend it, and we're going to use that later on in the recipe. So now my onions were like around 10 to 15 minute mark. You know, it's turning light pink, and this is the time you want to add salt or pepper. Okay, salt and pepper. You definitely want to season it this time. My eggs are almost done cooking. You want to cook the eggs 10 to 12 minutes, not longer than that, because when you cut it open, it's going to have that bright orange, dark yellow type of color. And this is the time I added some garlic. Okay, you don't want to add the garlic earlier because it could burn, and we're kind of cooking this in like medium heat, and you know, we want to cook the onions down first. And once the garlic cooks for a couple of minutes, you want to add some turmeric, a little bit of cumin, probably like 1 teaspoon each of both, and you want to cook those spices down. Okay, you want to cook them down for like a couple of minutes before you add the next ingredient. Of course, season it, you know, with a little bit of salt. And now the star of the show, aji amarillo paste. This is a Peruvian paste, comes from a Peruvian chili, a yellow chili pepper called aji amarillos. So you can get this at Peruvian stores, any Latin stores. I will link the description down below to tell you where you can find them, and they definitely have them on Amazon as well. You want to cook this down for like 3 to 5 minutes before you add the chicken stock. Now the chicken stock, you're using the chicken stock that you boiled up from the chicken breast. Now if you're using rotisserie chicken, you know, take the wings and take like the mid bone and stuff like that, and then, you know, put some water and some salt, you know, some celery and some onion, and just make a chicken stock out of that. You can also use chicken stock from the store as well. So there's many options, many ways of going about it. And once the chicken stock cooks down for like 5 minutes, this is the time you want to add your bread mixture. Okay, now my bread mixture is real thick, but I'm also adding a lot of chicken stock to kind of thin it down. Now if you don't want to add too much chicken stock, you can make your bread mixture kind of thin, and then it'll be equally balanced out. Okay, so there's different ways of making this dish. You know, is this the most authentic way? God no, because I don't have all the authentic ingredients to make this the most authentic way they make it in Peru, but this is pretty damn good. Yes, and one of the ways to make it pretty damn good is to have parmigiano reggiano cheese. Okay, the real stuff, not that Parmesan crap that you see in the stores. You want to have a good parmigiano reggiano cheese with some pecans. You know, it's gonna go later on to thicken up the sauce. Okay, and also give it a little texture and flavor and what have you. Season it with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. You can play around with the peppers as well, because Peru has Asian influence. So if you want to add a little bit of white pepper, Szechuan pepper, you know, just play around with it. But ideally, normally they put black pepper. So if you want to stick to the traditional roots, just go ahead and add black pepper and salt. And now you want to put in the shredded chicken. Okay, I was cooking for like 15 people. You know, of course we had other dishes too, but you know, I added the whole chicken right here. So this whole chicken basically will feed about, I don't know, 10 people at most, like if they just ate only this. But you know, we had other stuff to eat as well. So you want to put the chicken in, and this has like thighs, like legs, breast, everything. Okay, normally it's made with chicken breast meat only. All right, so this is a little different, but this definitely could be done this way. Add some chicken stock to thin it out a little bit, because I was cooking this the night before the party. So when I went to the party, all I had to do was just heat it up. Okay, and then put some parmigiano reggiano cheese. Okay, the real stuff. The real stuff is better than that fake stuff, y'all. So get the real stuff. Okay, put some pecans in there. I don't know if Peruvians put the real stuff all the time, but you know, you want to put the real stuff, because if it calls for a certain recipe, you know, you want to put that real stuff, because you don't want that Kraft Parmesan cheese or that pre-shredded Parmesan cheese crap that you get at the grocery store. Okay, go get an actual 12-month to 24-month Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and it'll change your life. You can get it at Costco. And there it is, y'all. Aji de Gallina, a simple Peruvian dish. It's so comforting and tastes amazing. The way you serve this, put some boiled sliced potatoes in the bottom of the dish, put the aji de gallina on top, and then put sliced boiled eggs on top, and serve it with it steamed jasmine rice on the side, and it's delicious.
Let's see. Me and you need to go on a business together.
Right.
This is good, bro. It's good.
Good?
I like it, yeah. Do you put something else in here or what?
No, just what it's supposed to go. I mean, you'll see it on the video. John, go ahead, please. Go ahead, have a seat, sir. What do you guys think?
This looks very tasty. I really
Okay.
like it.
Brian's on his British accent.
I would give it 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10. Cool. All right. John said, cool, get the camera out of my face. What about you, Solomon?
I like it. It's good.
Yeah? So, I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and if you did, click the like for the YouTube algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until then, don't forget to feast with Pete.